Imagine a city. It is not made of steel. It is not made of glass. It is made of gold. It is made of light. Its towers reach toward a sun that shines on a world long past. Its people are wise. Its people are powerful. They live on an island cradled by a vast blue ocean. One day, the earth trembles. The sea rises in a great dark wall. The city with all its light vanishes beneath the waves. The city with all its people vanishes beneath the waves. This is the story of Atlantis. The story of Atlantis begins with one man. His name was Plato. He was a thinker in ancient Greece. He lived a very long time ago. He wrote down many ideas in books that we still read today. In two of these books he told a story, one his family had passed down through generations. He told of a great island nation, larger than all of Libya and Asia put together, past the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. He called this place Atlantis. It was built in concentric circles of land and water, with bridges connecting the rings, opulent, exquisitely designed. The temples were covered in silver and gold. The people of Atlantis were noble at first, children of the sea god Poseidon. But over time, their hearts changed. They grew greedy. They grew proud. They wanted to conquer the world. They waged a great war against Athens, Plato's own city, and lost. Then came violent earthquakes and floods, and in a single day and night of misfortune, Atlantis disappeared into the depths, buried beneath impassable mud. The story Plato told has inspired many people to look, not just in books, but in the sea itself. Near Bimini in the Bahamas, a formation known as the Bimini Road, large, flat stones laid in a straight path like ancient pavement or the top of a wall. These underwater shapes are eerie, silent witnesses. Off Yonaguni-jima, divers found a vast terraced stone structure. Flat steps, sharp angles, what look like carved pillars. It looks like a monument. Some geologists say sandstone can fracture into straight lines, creating the illusion of blocks. Others say the shapes are too perfect, too organized. The questions hang in the water like motes of dust. Could these be ruins of a lost city? The stones do not speak. Currents shaped them for millennia. Yet their presence invites us to build walls around them, to place people upon silent roads. We must be careful. Desire can make us see a city where there are only rocks. Volcanoes, earthquakes, and the slow grind of water can mimic human hands. Even with science, some things remain ambiguous, caught between natural wonder and human past. The clues are not only in the water, they are also found on old, brittle paper. For centuries, map makers drew an incomplete world, reliant on sailors' stories, ancient legends, and best guesses. The Piri Reis map of 1513 shows South America, and what seems like Antarctica, perhaps even before the ice. How could he know the land beneath miles of ice? Some believe he copied much older sources from a seafaring civilization, perhaps like Atlantis. Other old maps show strange islands, Antilia, the Isle of Seven Cities, appearing for centuries, then vanishing as charts improved. Were they mistakes, mirages, or echoes of places that sank? A map is a promise. It says, "This place is real, you can go there." When a map shows a place we can no longer find, it suggests the world itself has changed, that the ground beneath our feet is not as stable as we think. Early map makers filled emptiness with wonders. Errors copied became legends. Old maps, like underwater stones, are powerful clues, but not proof. They are ghosts on paper. The story of a great flood, of a land lost to the sea, is not unique to Plato. It is found all over the world. Aztec and Maya deluges. Manu warned of a world-ending flood. The story of Noah's Ark, different tales sharing a common tragic core. Could these legends be scattered memories of a single catastrophe? Could a sinking landmass like Atlantis have sent tsunamis across the world? Some believe these myths are fragmented history, passed from parent to child, changing with each telling. From Ireland to Indonesia, folklore speaks of sunken cities, Lyonesse swallowed in a night, Cantrer Guilo drowned by a careless gate. Why so many similar stories? Perhaps a human fear of rising water, or cultural fossils, imprints of real memory preserved in story and song. When we listen, we might hear the echo of a real scream, a real wave, a real loss. The stories do not give us coordinates. They give us a shared feeling, another whisper hinting at a great forgotten truth. Today, the search for Atlantis is not just for dreamers and divers. It is for scientists with powerful tools. Ships use sonar to send pulses of sound and create detailed images of hidden mountain ranges, deep canyons, and vast plains. We can search huge areas for anomalies and unnatural shapes. When sonar finds a spot, an ROV, small robotic submarine with powerful lights and cameras, descends deeper than any diver into crushing blackness. Scientists guide it as if they were there, walking the seafloor, examining formations, looking for tool marks or signs of construction. They also drill sediment cores. Each layer is a page, recording eruptions, earthquakes, sudden sea level changes. The Thera eruption peaked in 1600 BC made a vast caldera, likely tsunami's devastating Crete, perhaps inspiring Plato's tale. The ocean is vast. Evidence is open to interpretation. One sees volcanic rock, another, a collapsed harbor. One sees normal mud, another, cataclysmic ash. Our tools bring more data, images, information, but not a final answer. Science has focused the search, not removed the mystery. So, we stand at the edge of the water. We have looked at the old words of Plato. We have seen strange shadows on the seabed and traced phantom islands. We have listened to echoes of flood legends. We have watched modern science send its eyes into the deep. And yet, the question remains. It hangs in the salty air. Did Atlantis really exist? The answer is not a simple yes or no. The truth may be a mix of all these things. A seed of history wrapped in the beautiful myth of a great philosopher. Imagine for a moment, imagine you are in a small submarine descending into the quiet blue. The light fades. You enter a world of silence and slow movement. Your lights cut the dark. Ahead, stone. Not rough, but smooth-faced with a right angle, part of a wall that disappears into the gloom. You may never know who built it, their names or songs, but you know someone was here. That feeling is the heart of the search for Atlantis. The ocean holds its secrets close, but slowly gives up its ghosts. A shard in a net, a strange sonar echo, a new line in an ancient text. The search is not over. Each generation brings new tools and new questions to the edge of the water, ending not with an answer, but quiet wonder.